In this video, you will learn how to create line charts using Plotly. Let's import Plotly. I'll write here import plotly.express as px. We are going to use the inbuilt dataset from Plotly. So I'll write here px.data. From this, we will import the gapminder data. I will write here gapminder. Let's execute our code. And here in the output, you can see the data frame. This is the data frame that we have. In this, we have country, continent, year, life expectancy, population, GDP per capita, isoalpha, and isonumeric. In country, we have so many countries here. In continent also, we have many continents. Now, for using this line plot, for making this line plots, we will filter on this country column and we will select only one country to make our line plots. Now let's make a new data frame df. So we are going to filter this data frame, and from this we will only use the country Canada for our line plots. So I will write here px.data.gapminder. Then I will write here query. This is a function, and then we will apply this query on this column country here, in this column country. So I'll write here country is equal to, and we will choose the country as Canada. I will write here Canada, and then let us execute our code. Now if I print df.head, here in the output you can see we got the country here, and we have this data frame for this country Canada only. Now we don't have any other countries here. Now we are going to make the basic or a very simple line plot here, and for that what we will have to do, we will make one this variable figure, and then we will call this px, that is Plotly, which we have imported here. Now I will write here px dot, and to make line plots we will use the function line. Inside this we will pass the data frame which is df. Here you can see this is our data frame. Then we will pass our x-axis. On x-axis we will have this column year. So I will write here year, and then we will have y-axis. In our y-axis we will have this column life exp. I'll just copy this column from here, and then I will paste it here in double quotes, and then we will give a title to our plot. Let's say I will write here life expectancy in Canada, and then we will call figure.show. And here you will see in the output we will get our first line plot, and here in the output you can see that we have this line plot for the country Canada. On the x-axis we have year. It is starting from 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990 and 2000. And on the y-axis we have life expectancy. It clearly says that as the year is increasing from 1960 to 2000, the life expectancy is also increasing from, you can see here it is around 68.75%, and today it is now 80%. So this is a very basic line plot. Now let's add some color to it, or what we can do, instead of making line plot for a single country, that is Canada, let's take here two countries and then we will see how it looks. So what I'll do here, I'll make a new data frame here. df is equal to px.data.gapminder.query, and this time I will do the query on the continent. Here we have this continent here. I will write here continent, and I will choose the continent as Oceania. So in this I will have two countries, Australia and New Zealand. Let us execute our code, and if I do df.head, we have Australia and we will also have New Zealand also. If I print df.tail, here you can see in the tail we have this New Zealand. So in this new data frame we have two countries here, Australia and New Zealand. Now let us plot these two countries in a line plot. So let's write figure and then px dot line, then df. On x we will have year, on y we will have life expectancy. Now we will use the new parameter here, which is color, and color is going to be by country. So since we have two countries here, then by default it will make two new colors. So I will write here country, and then we will do figure dot show. And here in the output you can see now we have two countries here. One is for Australia and the other one is for New Zealand. For Australia we have this in blue color, for New Zealand we have in orange color, and the life expectancy for both the countries are increasing as the number of years are also increasing. And here we can do some modification also. So I can put markers on this line here. What I will do, I'll copy this code from here, then I will paste it here, and here I will put a comma, and I will add a new parameter which is markers, and I will set it as true. You will see the difference. Now here in the output you can see the difference here. We have this markers for every year. So we have this for 1952, 1957 and so on. We can include the markers in a line plot. So this is how you can make the line plots, and we can also make line plots for our date variable. So if you have something like stock data for each day or for each week or for each month, you can also plot that data using this plotly. And let's take one example. I will make a new data frame, df is equal to px.data, and this time I'm going to import the stocks data. I'll write here dot stocks. Now if I print here df.head, so here you can see we have the stock data here for Google, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix and Microsoft. Now we are going to make a plot for, let's say, Google. I'll write here figure, and then I will write here px.line, and then I will pass the data frame. On x-axis we will have this column date, and on y-axis we will have, let's say, Google. I will write here GOOG, and then figure dot show. And here in the output you can see the line plot for the stock Google. This is for January 2018, then April 2018, July 2018 and so on. And you can see that the stock price of Google went down in January 2019 and went up in around November 2019. Similarly, you can make plot for other variables. You can just copy from here, let's say Amazon, you paste it here and then you run the code and you will get the output for Amazon here. So for Amazon you can see the stock price went up in July 2019 and it came down in January 2019. And now let's see one more last plot, which is nothing but a connected scatter plot. In a connected scatter plot, two continuous variables are plotted against each other with a line connecting them in some meaningful order, usually a time variable. We will show the trajectory of a pair of countries through a space divided by GDP per capita and life expectancy. So I'll make a new data frame here, df is equal to px.data.gapminder. Then I will apply the query here, and inside this I will write country. So we want to do the query in country, and in country we will select two countries here. So I'm writing here country in, which is a condition, and we will select two countries. The first is Canada. I will write here Canada, and then second one is, let's say, Botswana. And let us execute our code. If I do df.head, we have two countries here now, Canada and the other one. If I write here df.tail, so there are two countries in this we will have to do maybe df of country dot value underscore counts. So it is saying that we have only Canada here, we don't see the, okay, so I have to remove s from here. Okay, now you can see that we have both the countries here. There was some spelling mistake in this spelling of Botswana, and if I do tail here, we have Canada, and if I run this here value.counts, we should have two countries now. So now we have these two countries here. Now let us plot it. I will write here figure and then px.line, then we have df. On x we will have the life expectancy, on y we will have GDP per capita. I'll just copy it from here, I'll paste it here. Color is going to be by country. Since we have two countries here, it will take two color. And then the last one is text portion. This is also one more parameter, and text position, and it is going to be, let's say, bottom right. Now let us do figure dot show. Okay, so this parameter is not coming. Let me remove this and try it again. So here in the output we see that we got the output here, but we also need to have the text here. Let me try again. So okay, that will come in the next line. Here I will write text as year, and if I do the show here, so here you can see in the output we have this two connected scatter plot here. So you can see that we have got this connected scatter plot for these two countries. So this blue one is for Botswana and the orange one is for Canada. This is how you can also create a connected scatter plot. So this is how you can create a line plot using Plotly. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like my video, you can subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.